Today, I'm going to share with you some tips on how to be more successful at ninja capping the flag out of the middle of a team fight while it's still going in Eye of the Storm. Something I managed to do over and over and over in Eye of the Storm that surprises people is pick up the flag before a team fight has ended. That means I'm able to get in there and with positioning, timing, a little bit of coordination sometimes, and a quick escape, I'm able to pick up the flag mid-team fight and score a lot of points for my team. And today I want to show you a few tips so that you can do this as well. This is nothing that is monk specific. The portal may be as well, but every class has their getaway, be it a speed boost, or locks have portals too, and everybody's kind of got something, maybe a leap or a burst of speed of some sort. But that's really just for the getaway. Everything else is all about positioning and timing and just kind of reading the situation. This particular BG that I'm showing footage of is actually nothing particularly remarkable. The team that we're playing against is just getting destroyed by us in the actual team fight. We eventually do wipe them several times. There isn't a lot really to talk about, except for the fact that I managed to cap the flag 3 or 4 times during the course of the BG. And of those 3 or 4 times, several of them are mid-team fight. Something I should point out early on is that capping the flag mid-team fight is not something you should be doing or spamming all the time. It's more like if you're a healer and there isn't much for you to heal, or the other 2 healers are fully capable of keeping the team up during the team fight, then you can be spared to try this out. If you're a DPS, in my opinion, you've always got a job. If there's a target to be killed, you should be killing it. I think the ideal people to be picking up the flags like this, at least, are generally healers, and it's a case-by-case situation. The other thing to consider is if the other team has decided to train you, or you've got somebody who has decided that you are their target for the entire BG, then this isn't going to work. You need to be in a position where you are the target that's kind of being forgotten most of the time. Usually there's one healer that's being trained. If you're that one, don't try this. But if you're the one that is kind of the least priority for the other team, then go ahead and give this a try. Read the battlefield, read the situation, and know when this is going to work and when it's not. Something else you'll notice is that when you do go up and start spinning the flag or trying to pick up the flag, if you are noticed, if there's a ranged DPS that's particularly aware of what's going on with the flag, not all of them are, and starts spinning you specifically, maybe a boomkin just starts hitting you non-stop because he knows you're trying to pick up the flag, peel out for a while. You can come back later, maybe when he's forgotten that you're going to try that, or maybe when he's dead, but until the situation changes, it's not going to work. Okay, so with that out of the way, once you get into a position where you're relatively not being noticed, you go up to the side of the flag in which the flag is being blown. You'll notice that depending on what side you're playing, either Horde or Alliance, the flag will blow either to the left or to the right. You want to be on the side where the flag is leaning, because the click box, or how close you need to stand to the flag, extends to that side, and you can stand way off to the side, almost right next to the rocks, kind of like what you're seeing here, and be fairly distant from the flag and be able to click it and start capping. A lot of people don't realize that this is possible, and so when they go to spin the flag as a melee DPS, or when they're seeing that the flag is being picked up, but they don't know who it is exactly, then they start spamming everyone who's standing directly on the flag. And this is the key. This is what allows me to pick up the flag with a higher success rate than most people. Sometimes you need to coordinate with your team. A lot of times you get DPS or healers that go and stand right next to the flag. Just bad positioning in general. Maybe they're trying to heal an overextended melee who's pushed up into the back ranks of the other team. Whatever it is, if they're standing on the side that's optimal for you to be able to go up and cap, you need to tell them, move, get out of the way, because there's going to be other melee that will go and hit them, and maybe they didn't even notice you standing there capping, but because someone is standing next to you, you're going to get cleaved, and that cleave will stop the cap. A good team of 3 healers working in unison and understanding this concept can work together to be able to understand which of them is the focus target for the other team, communicate with one another. Can they sacrifice the heals from one healer temporarily while one of you tries to pick it up? And then if one of you gets noticed and the other team basically mentally flags you as someone who's going to run in and try and cap it, you can cycle in different healers. So maybe I go in and try and cap it, and a Boomy sees, oh, the monk is trying to cap it over and over and over. And so he starts spamming me. I pull out, and maybe a different healer that's not a focus target can move in and give it a try. And keep cycling through, keep them guessing, and eventually one of you gets the flag. If you do get spun or hit while you're trying to pick up the flag, you need to ask yourself, was this somebody who noticed me trying to pick up the flag, or was it a fluke? Did someone just AoE on top and manage to hit me, and if I give it another try I might have better success? Or do I need to pull out and wait for later? These are things that need to run through your mind every time you get hit while trying to pick up that flag. Lastly, once you do get the flag, it's good to have thought out at least your escape route. As a Mistweaver monk, I have a portal and I have rolls. So when I go in to pick up the flag, I don't want to roll in 3 times and burn all those cooldowns and then pick up the flag and only be able to roll once back out. Also, I want to have set my portal up in advance. Again, this doesn't have to be class specific to monks. If you play a different class, think about how you're going to get out immediately, because as soon as you pick up that flag, you gotta bolt out of there. Especially if you're a slightly more squishy class. That's all I have for you today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, share it with your friends, etc., etc. And I will see you next time.
When we were younger, my uncle shot off a bottle rocket and hit my brother in the chest.
Dude, have you ever had bottle rocket wars? That shit hurts, but it's fun.
Yeah, we had actual fireworks wars. That was fun.
Yeah, dude, that is fun. It hurts like a bitch, but it's fun.
And you would aim it at somebody, so you thought you were aiming at somebody, it goes like 10 feet to their left.